Here we are, guys. Day 11, Captain's Log, March 26, 2020. Thanks again for watching. Wanted to start with a shout out to our cousin Charo over in London. Her father, unfortunately, is very ill and in the hospital, unrelated to COVID-19. But because of that, it's been very hard to get her from London to Peru to be by his side. So we just want her and her family to know that our hearts and our prayers are with her. So Charo, Stuart, and Gabby, you guys take care. We're thinking about you, all right? Also, had to go for a quick walk today with my family down on Balboa here in San Francisco. And as I mentioned to you guys yesterday in my video, I like to have maximum space between me and anybody else. And I tell you what, there were a ton of people out today walking around. So it was kind of like playing Frogger. You're walking down the sidewalk, they're walking towards you. You got to like go between a car, go around them, and maybe someone else is coming in the street on a bike or something. You got to bounce back. It was like playing Frogger, I tell you. And because I was with my entire family, it was more like centipedes where I'm in the front and I bounce over and they kind of follow me, and it was crazy. I tell you what, there's a lot of people on the street. If you don't need to be out, you shouldn't be out. We had to run an errand. We wanted to get some fresh air. We were in and out in 30 minutes. But there's people literally hanging out on the corner, drinking coffee, all that kind of good stuff. Anyway, it is what it is. You guys need to be safe, whatever you're doing. There was a lot of masks. A lot of kids did give you the social space, but for the most part, you guys need to be careful. Also, a little PSA, public service announcement. San Francisco Unified School District, if you have not heard, has postponed the start of school till May 1st. We were going to go back in April 4th or 5th, the first week of April. No longer. They bounced that out, which means that I may now also be home with the kids until May 1st. So we'll see how that pans out. But day 11 could be day 30, day 40, who knows? So keep watching, and we'll see how it goes. I did have a great poll today, something that you guys may have thought about personally yourself. And I did bring in another special guest to talk about this poll. She is a world-renowned baker, has her own cooking show on HGTV, has her own line of cookies at most supermarkets. So I'd like to introduce my daughter, Caitlin. Thank you for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
So if you had to choose between salty foods and sweet foods, what would it be?
Sweet.
And why would you say sweet foods?
I would want sweet foods because I love baking and it's one of my favorite things to do and I don't want to give it up.
When you bake, what do you typically like to bake?
Either cakes or cupcakes.
Cakes or cupcakes? What flavor?
Chocolate.
My favorite. So I heard you're coming out with a cookbook, so maybe I can have you back on our show when your cookbook is released?
Sure.
Would anyone else like to reply to the question today? I'll start with the second in command here. This is my daughter, Kylie.
Hi.
So if you had to choose between salts and sweets, what would it be?
I would choose salts, definitely, just because I feel like sweets would be kind of easy to give up because you don't eat sweets as often. Salts, like, you put on every meal, almost every meal, so yeah, and if it came down to like chips or cookies, I'd just go chips. So
What flavor of chips are your favorite?
a salt and vinegar.
I knew that, by the way. Salt and vinegar. Shout out to Salt and Vinegar. Would anyone else like to participate in our poll today? Okay, so again, I think a lot of people have talked about this personally. Sugars or salts? You let me know. So again, I'm going to close the show. Let's see if I can get my special guest to come back to help me close the show. So again, day 11, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you guys have any shout outs you want, any poll ideas, please let me know. Share this with your friends. Share it on your wall. Comment below. We definitely appreciate it. It gives us the energy to kind of keep going. Again, real quick, shout out to Cousin Charo, Stuart, and Gabby. Our thoughts and prayers are with you. PSA, school's not going to start in San Francisco until May 1st. It's like Frogger out there, guys, that in case that went over some of your heads, that was a 1980s video game, very popular at the time, Frogger. Lastly, sugars or salts? What's it going to be? Any closing words for our show?
I'm good.
Okay, she's good. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Again, please like below, comment, share. We appreciate it. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.